Hello, my name is Scott Von Hosen. I am the unknown artist, and behind me is my latest music box, Yellow. It's based upon the music of I think it's a British rock group, Coldplay. Obviously, you can see I used a lot of yellow, and that makes sense. But not all just yellow. That would be too boring for me. I like a mix of colors here. I like the relationship between it goes from this pinkish color over here all the way up to this more grayish bluish color over here. I don't know, they just seem to work with the yellow. The music cover for this, it's only a 2-watt stereo system, so it's not very loud, and so people won't say, it's too loud, turn it down, too loud, it's too loud. That they will not say. In fact, I try to crank it up as much as possible using software. And this is the loudest I get it. So let me play it right away here for you, and you can see what you think. Don't you like that flute at the end there? I just like that. I like the way this cover music, I like the way the music instruments come in and come out. The different volumes in there. It's a lot of fun putting the cover music together. It's a challenge, but it's getting easier, and I'm getting a little bit better at it. I don't, it's not as good as the original, obviously. But it can't be because it's an artwork, it's a music box, so and it has its limitations. But within those limitations, I think it sounds pretty good actually. I use a couple different things here on this artwork. I should mention I have these more like gray colored canvases here, and the reason for those is that I don't consider those part of the artwork. So they're gray, but I didn't have to, I needed to have more space. So I actually had to use part of this gray canvas. So I painted yellow back here, so that says that part of the canvas is part of the artwork. The reason for that is, I have no idea. I just think that the music flows, a little bit like, from left to right, and it flows along this path here. And the gray canvases are meant just to be structural pieces to hold the work together. They're not meant to really be a part of the actual music itself. But I did write the word yellow on here. It's a total of 30 times you'll see the word yellow on here. I think you'll get the idea that this is entitled Yellow. I did use these straps. I got these from our big time hardware store in town here. I have been using like 6-inch sheets, steel sheet that they use for welding or something. I don't know. It's just steel sheets, 6 inches by 24, 6 inches by 18 inches. In fact, I put those there behind here that holds magnetically notes. So I do use those sheets there, but I have used them to come out from in the front of the artwork here, but what happens is that they take up a lot of space. They don't let the light get through. And these little bands, they work pretty good actually, and they're not too bad price-wise. So I'm going to use them more and use the sheet more for the behind and the background here to attach all my music. Demo, look at that, nice, huh? Woo, whoopee. Otherwise, the shape was difficult to handle. It's hard. I have like rectangle tables, and this is, how do you lay this on, and the tables aren't that wide, they're only 24 inches wide, but, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to deal with this artwork. And, but I didn't want to just go, you know, lengthwise, like in the previous one, I Closer, which is just long. I wanted to break it up a little bit, experiment a little bit with different ways of connecting the artwork. And that did create a lot of problem because all my artworks have to break down to be 6 feet or less in length so I can fit them in our new car. We have a Jeep Grand Cherokee. So that means I had to do that with here, but the problem is my music is here, my controller's here, and my music's located up here. And then the speaker is one over here, and the speaker's over there. So I had to do 1, 2, 3 different connectors, you know, in order to disconnect the speakers. And it all worked out good, but it was time consuming figuring out how to do that. So that I could take this artwork apart, so I can easily transfer it to an exhibition where people will come and see it and not say a word about it. And then when the exhibition's over, I take it down, I put the links on, and I store it. Someday, whoever they is, will see the light. This is pretty good. I think this is pretty good contemporary art. It's not overly glamorous, you know, or shiny, or I don't know, whatever, details. You know, we get a lot of really shiny, glossy, detailed art out there in the world. But I think it reflects who I am. Look at me, look at me. Do I look shiny? Do I look detailed? You know, you know, the art reflects a little bit of me. So there we are, yellow.